Without getting too technical, there are some basics that every new prepper should be aware of for getting started in prepping, and every seasoned prepper should consider reevaluating from time to time so they don't get too complacent with their preps. When you're too comfortable is when you make the mistakes. So what are the basics? What do you need in order to get going? Keeping things as simple as possible, let's go ahead and get started in no particular order. Number one is water. I know I said this was in no particular order, but water is likely the most important thing on this list. If you want to get started, this is where you should start. Water is the most used and abused resource on the planet next to air. You won't last long without it, so having some emergency water stored away will go a long way towards keeping you alive during a disaster. It's also a good idea to have ways to gather water during an emergency, as well as being able to purify it. I recommend having a tub bag, which you can find easily on eBay or Amazon for a relatively fair price, and also having tarps for collecting rainwater, as well as ways to purify the water such as tablets or even bleach, as well as having some ways to boil water for purification. There are many ways to clean your water without buying an expensive purification system if that's not in your budget, and if it is, go ahead and do that too. Number two is food. Food is another big priority on this list. Most people barely have a 3-day supply of food in their homes, and if infrastructure collapses, even temporarily, the supermarkets will be empty almost immediately. Keep in mind, supermarkets are restocked daily, so they will be emptied out rather quickly, either by being bought out or from looting. Either way, food will be gone with no idea when it will be coming in again. And hungry people are dangerous people. Keeping a well-stocked pantry isn't that hard. To get started, just buy a little extra of the non-perishables you already eat whenever you go shopping. Of course, non-perishables are things that do not need to be kept in the refrigerator. And keep your food tightly rotated. Rotation is key here. I can't emphasize that enough. You don't want your food getting old on you. Inexpensive foods with good protein aren't that hard to get. And viable foods with good protein content aren't that expensive. Think peanut butter and tuna as a couple of basic examples. Number three is medical supplies. This is a basic that everyone should have and is sadly lacking in most homes. The average person is lucky to have a box of Band-Aids in their home and is ill-equipped for dealing with any kind of injury. It doesn't cost much to build a functional first aid kit, and I would also keep one in the car. The majority of vehicles out there do not have a first aid kit. Number four is defense. Every person should have a way of defending themselves, their homes, and their property. As previously pointed out, hungry people are dangerous people, and even your most friendly neighbor could turn into a monster when his stomach has been empty for a few days. So between desperate people and looters trying to capitalize on a disaster, you may quickly find yourself in a situation where you have to be very aggressive and possibly even use deadly force. Number five, get proper training. Suffice it to say that none of the above mentioned issues will do you much good without knowledge and training. A first aid kit won't do you much good if you don't know how to use it. And a gun or a knife won't be much good to you either without the skill or willingness to wield those weapons. Knowing what to do and how to do it are just as important as owning the preps. Otherwise, you're just someone who owns stuff, and ultimately that's not good enough. And you just knew I had one more for you, didn't you? Call it number 6 if you will. Know when it's time to go. This is probably the hardest concept for a lot of people, knowing when it's time to pack it in. People don't want to give up their home. People don't want to leave their stuff behind. They get too attached, and it's hard to let go. But there may be a point by which you need to pick up and go, because it could be a matter of life or death. So you need to be prepared for that possibility. Have a bug-out bag for each family member and have a plan of escape. As a matter of fact, have multiple plans of escape, particularly if you live in an urban area which may be cordoned off during a crisis. Be ready to go and know where you are going. I hope you found this list helpful. If there's anything you would like to add to the list, please feel free to post it in the comment section down below. Please do give the video a thumbs up, easiest way to show your appreciation for the video. Share it if you can, and subscribe if you are new. Check out some of the other videos if you haven't. You may find something interesting. I hope that you do. So that being said, stay frosty, folks, and thanks for watching.